I'll tell you, nothing beats the speed and precision of an ice track. I have thoroughly enjoyed using this. Not thoroughly enjoyed making it. It was kind of a grind, definitely a grind, but check this out. We go top speed. We're looking for the stone buttons. Bam! And it stops us. So we can go down here to the farm. I still haven't finished decorating this. Don't judge me. But every single stop has one of these stations. You gotta do is hop off and destroy it. And get sucked back in there. You click it again when you come back through. And you get your boat back. But, I mean, dude, this is just insane. I've still got some cleanup to do. It's an insanely long tunnel, but we get to the shopping district in less than 16 seconds from the other side of our portal at our base. And it is fantastic. And as you can see, it's done down here too. But, I guess, after all that grind and hours of work, it's time to get started on something new. So let's get this episode started. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hermits on Bedrock. I am your host, conman1125, and today we will finish our first starter base area. We'll clean all this up. And it's going to look amazing and spectacular as it usually does. On the other side of the portal, you can see that Saquan has finished the landing pad, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Up there is the Millennium Falcon. All the way around is done. So now we need to begin finishing up this area so that we can move on and put our sole attention onto the Death Star project. So in the movie, I'm going to try to pretty much make this as if it was a set. And starting over here, you can see I kind of marked it out here with the white carpet. I'm bringing this hill out. I'm going to bring it all the way around to here as it looked like in the movie. And we'll probably build a little ridge over here. We're probably also going to extend the top part of this hill right here all the way out to about where this fence starts right here. That way we get kind of a little valley going on, which will make up this little set just as it was. And up there, whenever I extend this hill out, will be the spot where they were spying on the base, and you know, we'll have that nice little log laying down where they were hiding behind and everything like that. So it'll all work out good. But we're going to bring this out over here without, of course, disturbing the unlucky Smithy's grave. And it'll come out to about over here and then come back. It'll be a small little thin hill. I think I should have marked, yeah, I marked it out right here. It was going to come back. So yeah, we got a lot of terraforming to do, but good thing last couple or 2 episodes ago we got 6 shulker boxes of dirt. I only used 2 for the town hall build. Doesn't that look epic? That looks awesome. And yeah, so I'm definitely going to have some time lapses in here. And then whenever we get to build something, I'm probably going to include a little bit more footage of me building. Actually, you know, going through the building process with you guys. Kind of as a Let's Play style just for those scenes. So let me know if you like it or not. And if you don't, leave a comment. If you do, leave a comment. Alright, so let's get to work. So we did that little hill over here, finished that up on the time lapse. I hope it turned out good. And I just tried to make it kind of look like, I wasn't really too concerned what it looked like on this side, because we may even extend this cliff a little bit further out to where it looks kind of similar to this side. I just kind of wanted to put it down, and we can tweak this as we go. Probably be a lot of tweaking going on. But from this side, and over, you can see I'll talk about that in a second. It looks pretty good, and then you fly away and come back. And it looks good. It looks like it's part of the hill. It looks really good. I really enjoyed building that. I really enjoyed terraforming, as a matter of fact. Especially doing this over here. So I made this little cliff area. As you can see, we terrained it. Or not terrained it, but we textured it up. What in the world? We textured it up. Looks really good, I think. And coming over here, you can see that it comes down to this hill, and these scaffolding mark where paths are going to be. So this is going to be the path up to me and Saquan's going to play later tonight, and we'll decide on where we're going to put the door with the water elevators, hopefully. But up here, I put a little pond in here. None of this was here before. You can see, we'll look underneath. You know, none of this was here before. I added it all. So it was really fun. I just got on the stream last night. I was going to do a time lapse of this as well, but we got on the stream last night and just had a really good time, and we finished this up, and it was really fun, and got a lot of cool insight from everybody. And then I tried this out. I tried to add little roots to it, and there's like a root going down that side, and it looks really good. And this is the log that Leia, Han, and Luke was hiding behind with the little Ewok, and they were spying on the bunker, and they come up, and then they start the assault. I'm going to try to include an ATST right here, the smaller of those big walkers. Kind of right here, probably about this tall or so. I think it was 12 blocks tall was the design that I was looking at. And it'll be right here, kind of as if it was going to walk into the base. Along with the paths, we're probably going to make this look a lot more traveled. I've already added a lot of trees, as you can see from where we cleared everything out. And I'll probably wind up adding even more trees. But I've been having a problem where I will try to grow a 4-tree. Let's see if this spot works. Oh, well, that one worked immediately. Great, of course. But sometimes I'll plant 4 saplings, and then they won't grow. They just won't grow. I'll put a whole stack of bone meal into them. They just won't grow. I don't know what's up with that. Don't know what's up with that. Just around this area, or if that's just a regular Minecraft thing. But let's take a look from the sky. And like I said, I really want to make this look more like a set. So like this whole area would be like a set. But I think that looks absolutely good. You see the little glitch for the scaffolding. But I really love the way this cliff turned out. This is one of the first cliffs I've worked on. And I threw a lot of stairs. Just to give you guys some insight. I threw a lot of stairs in there. A lot of slabs. I used these little strings to keep the vines from going too long. I got to do that here. And just use the stairs and andesite. And the new tough block looks great for a nice weathered, old looking, or like wet stone look. Or just, you know, weathered stone look. And I really enjoyed how this turns out. We did this all the way around. And it kind of does the same thing as the other side, where it kind of just comes down into a hill. And you come up the hill, and then there'll be another path here, of course, into the door where the elevators are to take you up. But yeah, this area is really just turning out good. I got a couple more trees to add and a couple more little details. I'll probably wait until Saquan gets on tonight to do the path. You might want to do something a little bit different. But other than that, you know, we are closing in on finishing this area. Other than the ATST right here, and we might even do one of the big walkers over there on the other side of the platform, or maybe like over there somewhere, way over there in the distance, because they're huge. Or we might save it and just have a couple somewhere else on another one of our builds we might do in the future. But I mean, the platform's looking good, everything's looking good. We just got to maybe terraform a couple things over here that's just natural to spawned in, but it just doesn't look good. We'll just make this whole area look a little bit better like we did over here. And you see I scattered some grass and everything else around there. And I'm toying around with doing some bushes and stuff like that. So let's get to it. So real quickly, I wanted to show you guys what me and Saquan did last night. I was going to give you guys an update before we started, but we just got on and just started hammering. You see Saquan's over here working on the path leading to leading to that. Haha. It's going to be like a little Tatooine-like market. Of course, we just put sand down. Of course, it will, you know, terraform and switch some of these out with some sandstone and some cut sandstone. See right here, I already got some inventory. And we laid everything out where all the shops are going to go and stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shops. 7 shops and a cantina. And then over here, we're going to build a couple of speeders that have been like just parked over here. And of course, we'll get rid of the mushrooms and stuff like that. Add a whole bunch of details. I've just been over here messing around with the shop. I think this is going to be our light shop. But the cool thing is that we're not going to take any diamonds. No, sir. We're going to take cobbled deep slate. Gotta be cobbled. Gotta be cobbled. But yeah, cobbled deep slate, right? We're gonna take a whole bunch of that, and we're gonna turn it into a whole bunch of that, okay? That's pretty much the currency around here. What we're gonna use to buy stuff. This is gonna be the lamps. Got a lot of sea lanterns. I went down the nether, started grinding some of those, just in case people want them. But of course, the sea lanterns will be cheaper because I can AFK those pretty well at this point. But yeah, and they're all gonna be different. We haven't really coordinated on a specific design. We just want to make sure that the block palette is the same, and it's gonna be pretty good. Let me eat real quick. It's be pretty good, you know. I just go with the cut, and then the sandstone, and then the cut sandstone. And I might trade some of these out for some stairs, you know, and maybe some slabs every now and again. Add some sand to the back like I did to this one, as if, like, you know, wind is blowing in one direction, so all the sand would be up against these sides of the building, kind of like the sunrise and sunset and stuff like that. And it's gonna be pretty neat. I don't have any more sand, but I'm gonna keep building. I'm gonna bring you guys back whenever I have kind of an idea of what I want to put in these shops, and I'll kind of take you through my building process. Just a little bit of a status update. Saquan has been really hard at work over here, finishing the road, doing all the rooftops and stuff like that, and building all of the shops. Looks really good. And I found a cool little currency exchange machine made by Silent Whisper. We're gonna put right here probably, and it'll handle our 32 emeralds for 1 credit. So, and then of course you'll come in here and buy, and as you can see, we've already made sales that quickly, very fast, very satisfied. And we got ourselves a little present. Let's see, a present. Let's see, do not change page on a present. Put your name. You guys can pause and read if you want. But I guess I gotta give somebody a gift, so we're gonna do that this episode. And yeah, we gotta figure out what to give somebody. I haven't made any wood sales yet, but not a lot of people know this is here. You see Saquan up there working on these designs, working in some copper, as you can see. I haven't really messed with the copper, so I'm excited to see what he does with it. But yeah, we got all these shops going. I think pretty much the only thing that's not built yet is the cantina, which I'll probably hop on our Discord here soon and talk to him about that, and we'll kind of hash out the design and what we want to sell and stuff. And then here it looks really good. I mean, just look at all this. It's great, fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna keep working on this, and I'll probably get this machine built and finished, and I'll bring you guys back. So as you can probably notice, we're not at the shopping district anymore. That machine that I wanted to build, unfortunately, won't work on the realms. I think Saquan may have figured one out, but we'll probably work on that in the next episode, because I have actually spent the past couple days filling these shulkers full of all sorts of goodies. I got a shulker of all different types of wood. We got multiple shulkers of gunpowder, potions, sea lanterns, all the sea blocks going. I mean, we just went on a rampage with just grinding out all these materials to sell at our little shops. And it was definitely grind. The wood most definitely. Spruce logs, I'm not going to charge a lot. And what was the other log I could collect? Really, jungle logs, I'm not going to charge a lot. But these birch logs and these oak logs, then I'm actually working on doing the acacia logs now. They're going to cost a pretty penny, because they're not easy to mine up. But I was thinking, I've had some time to think. I've been thinking and doing a lot of thinking. Yes, of course. Over at the mining district, I might have to make a little bit of a more permanent solution there. So what you see behind me, it's going into the fog. But you can see this is the dirt hole where you saw the time lapse of me getting dirt, I think in the last episode or the episode before that. But this is also where I've been getting all of my wood, and it is just, it's a mess. It's a mess over here. And really the determining factor whether or not we're going to start another huge project before we do the Death Star is going to be how successful those log sales are. If we just happen to make, like, the logs are just selling out the wazoo, then we're probably going to make a factory over here, a log factory. And it's going to be like a big Sith temple. It's going to go up, and going to come down, and then going to go up again, and it's going to come down. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be big enough for one side to be spruce and another side to be jungle. And then all of these are going to be like, have a little section for acacia and regular oak and all that stuff. But you can see, it's just acacia is so terrible to get. It's just so hard. Look, watch. One tree. How many am I going to get from one tree? I mean, it's just so hard to harvest. That's why it's going to be, look at that, 8 from one tree. So to fill up with shulker boxes, you have to, like, I don't know, chop down a lot of trees. But also, just, because I haven't been able to get on for those long 3-4 hour gaming sessions and film anymore. So I've been having to do little by little every now and again. So I'll take you down here in the mine. I've done a lot of work down here, especially on this side. I put another beacon down over there. I'm just trying to mine out this beacon for some cobbled deep slate. Also, I filled up almost 4 more shulker boxes full of deep slate, cobbled deep slate. And hopefully we'll start to get close to that goal of how much we're going to need to build the Death Star, which is a bunch, okay? It's a bunch. But yeah, let me know in the comment, do you want to see this project done? I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about it right now, but I mean, if you guys want to see me build a cool, sweet-looking Sith factory over here, it's going to be huge. Maybe even mess around with a little bit of, redstone contraptions, maybe get some wood. I don't know. And if you know of any redstone contraptions that I can farm wood with, let me know. It needs to be able to do all the different types of wood besides spruce and jungle. And also you can see over here I've decimated the sand hills biome. Yeah, that's where I'll be getting all my sand from. But I'm going to end it here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to actually put together that present. And I'm going to show you that in the next episode because it's supposed to be a secret who we give it to. But once they open it and give it to the next person, then we'll do the reveal. And I'll probably include that footage in the next episode. Also, I'm not going to show the shopping district again because Saquan's been working really hard on it. I haven't really had a lot of time to work on it, and it's almost finished. So I want to give you guys the finished product tour. Probably going to be in the next episode. Maybe the episode after that. I'll depend on how fast we can crank out this next episode of events. But that's going to do it, you guys. Of course, if you liked what you saw, please hit that big old thumbs up button. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet if you like the content you saw. So, I'll see you guys next time.